Hello, hello, everyone. Good morning. Hope everyone is having a good, wonderful Thursday. I'm Lady Bella Donna from Psychic Truth, and my ID number is 8752. And after the show, I will be available to answer any other questions that you may have for me. Today, I'm going to be using, which most of you are familiar with, but I will explain. Talking to Heaven is a deck that I use that will allow me to channel your loved ones to get a message from them to you. And it's Talking from Heaven. So if you want that one, that's deck one. All you have to do is just put deck one, and I'll know which one it is, or you could put Heaven. And then I have Spirit Message, which is your spirit guides or your spirit. It's just a message from them that is strictly from them to you. And it's called Spirit Message. So you could put Spirit if you would like to have this one. You could put deck two or Spirit. Um, the back of them is that's the Spirit. And I usually try to show Talking to Heaven is your message from heaven. And I also use a pendulum, and today I've chose the tiger's eye. So I'll be asking you the yes and no questions using this pendulum, and I also have a pendulum board that I use. It's got the yes and no, and if I tell you that it's a very weak yes, it's really in the middle, and it's going here for yes. So it goes in there, and if it's a strong yes, it goes from one end of this board to the other. Now, sometimes I do get no answers and it goes across, but now everybody's is different. Everyone that uses the pendulum, their pendulum is trained according to their energy. And their no could be back and forth where my yes is, and just the opposite. So don't be, if you get another reading and someone else uses a pendulum, then you'll know that it's still accurate. It's just them because they've had to train their pendulum as I have had to train and work with mine with the spirit. So I hope that that clears up some of it. Again, I am Lady Belladonna from Psychic's Truth, and I want to welcome you all here. Um, and while you're here, go to Psychic's Truth and check out Lunacraft. She has a weekly Astro Tarot, Major Arcana, and planetarian influences. She is wonderful. If y'all have never went in and heard her and listened and saw her readings, and you've missing a good opportunity. So please go check her out. And welcome everyone. I see. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Um, is Brittany's boyfriend got strong feelings for her? Does Brittany? Thank you, Spirit. Does Brittany's boyfriend have strong feelings for her? It is a very, very strong yes. So, Brittany, he has strong feelings for you. Is it the marrying kind of feeling? It's not the marrying kind of feeling, but it's a very strong feeling for you. Okay. So, I wouldn't be looking too much for a marriage proposal, but I would enjoy the energy that you have with him. Okay. Thank you for your question. Jocelyn, Stephen, Jocelyn. Yes, you want the spirit deck. Okay. Let's give it another couple of shuffles, and I will definitely. Is there a message that you would like her? today. Keep your faith. No matter what's going on in your life, even though you had a lot of heartache and a lot of hardship, your card is the believe card. So it's telling you to believe, keep your faith, keep your light shining, no matter what. Um, keep your head straight and just believe. Believe, okay? The force that works through your soul determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure and above all, who you are is the power of your belief. Okay? So keep your faith. Don't let anyone deter you from what you believe. If you know they're doing wrong, don't join it. Just because you want to be a part of something, don't do it. Don't do it. Fight against it. Keep your belief. Keep your faith. It will go and come back to you. Um, so just keep it and do not let anyone influence you otherwise because you will lose out in the end if you do. Um, so I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Hello, Haley. Chemistry. Okay. Haley, let's see. That's a good pendulum question. Will Haley pass her chemistry class? Haley pass her chemistry class? Will Haley pass her chemistry class? It's going to be hard. Yes, you will pass it. It is going to be very, very hard. So if you have trouble, then you know, when I was growing up, I had trouble learning. And even now, if I have to learn something, I have to write it. I write it down. I write it down. I write it down. And I went to, it was called Capps College, and it was a like a junior college where you could go and get. I went for pharmacy tech, and we had to learn the heart, we had to learn the lungs, we had to learn the brain, the body, and I had to make copies of the heart, and I had to sit and I had to write because I'm not a good speller, so I had to write it. So if you're struggling and you're having a hard time with it, uh, don't be afraid to ask for help. Get a tutor if you can. Um, Chemistry is not that easy, but if you knuckle down with it, the pendulum says yes, you're going to pass it. Um, but it's going to be a struggle. You are definitely right. The struggle is real. You have to find a way to teach yourself. Um, YouTube it, Google it, and find help with it. There is things available for you. Don't be afraid and too proud to reach out and say, "Hey, I need a little help." Okay? So I hope that that helps. And good luck with the test because it does show that you will pass it. You just are struggling. So find a way. Find a way. Thank you for your question. Hi, Samantha. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what your loved one's message for you today is. You wanted talking to Heaven Deck. I tried setting my computer down so that maybe y'all could see me shuffling, but it still didn't show me shuffling. So I just left it up there. Your loved ones wants to send you a message that says that they are here and they're helping you. Be open to it, be looking for it, because they are here helping you. It says, I am here helping you. So your loved ones that's passed wants you to know that they're not really gone, that they're still around you, and they're wanting you to know that they're with you every step you take. So just know that listen for them, feel them, um, go within yourself when you want to make a decision for something, and allow them to help you with the guidance, because they will. They will. You just have to be open to it. You have to believe it and know it that it's real. If you feel like you've seen them, you probably did. I see, sometimes I see glimpses of my daughter that passed away. Sometimes I see glimpses of my other daughter. I had two daughters and a son pass away, so sometimes I see glimpses of them. I have been told by other psychics that they're always around me, and so I have to know that and believe. I believe that they are. So thank you, and I hope that that helps, Haley. You're welcome, Haley. You're welcome. You are so welcome. You could, I'm Lady Bella Donna. You could speak with me afterwards. If I am on for 3 hours after the live, if you would like to come and have a more in depth reading, we could have a more in depth reading, and I could choose other decks. I could ask more you could ask more questions. So feel free to come back to Psychic Truth and see me. Um, Look on the website, and Allie, you want a deck too, so I'll give it a couple of shuffles. So let's see your spirit guides. Don't let people take advantage of you. Um, they know you're in a hard place. They know that you're having troubles. And some people that are around your circle may definitely find you vulnerable and take advantage of you. Your card is vulnerability, okay? And there's people out there that's in your close proximity, that's around you, that will take complete advantage of you. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Um, yeah, you have to be careful, because there's a particular somebody that's around you that is strictly going to take advantage. Be careful. Use your intuition. If your intuition is screaming, say no, say no, say no, say no. Okay? Say no. It's not wanting you to fall for it, okay? There'll be some that may come to you that actually is sincere. You'll know, but trust your instincts. Don't allow people to come in and use you because they think that you're a rug and they could just walk all over you, okay? Because you're not. It's okay to help, and it's a good thing if you can. but know when to say no. I hope that helps, and just don't let them take advantage of you. Hi, Debbie. You want deck one? Thank you for your question. Let's see what your loved ones' message is for you today. Uh, some reason I was told to spread the cards, so I'm going to spread them. Okay, your loved one is wanting you to know that their mind is free. Whatever they died from, whether it was pain, whether it was, um, I get the distinct feeling that it might have been something like Alzheimer's or dementia, but their mind is free. Their mind is clear and free. You don't have to worry about them. Um, the minute that we die and our spirit leaves, all that is done away with. All of our memories and everything are brought back. Um, I believe this is what happens to us. Um, and your card is a beautiful card. It's wanting you to know that their mind is free. Okay. So, like I said, I got the feeling that it was someone close to you that had dementia or Alzheimer's. And if anyone has ever had anyone die from either one of those, it is a very hard thing to witness. I witnessed my grandmother, and it was not a pleasant thing. So, um, but they're free of all that. You don't have to worry. So I hope that message rings true for you. And be sure that if you want to leave a feedback, it would be awesome to have feedback. Um, there is a place on the side where you could click on me and go in and leave a review. I would love to hear from you about how it touched you or how it helped. Okay, so Eva, I'm thinking that you want to have deck one, so I will draw your card from deck one and I'm going to spread them out. I have used these decks together, but one deck has got more cards in it than the other. Your loved one wants you to know that you will be together again. So I'm getting the feeling that this may be your father wanting to send you a message. Um, tell her I'm okay. Tell her I'm okay. So, Eva, your message, is there something to do with butterflies? Are you seeing butterflies? Um, because I'm being shown butterflies. And I heard a strong message that says, tell her I'm okay. So your card is, we will be together again. So, sweetie, I hope that that helps. And I feel like that it may be your father or someone that you know that was like a father figure to you. Um, and number seven, I don't know what the number seven would represent. I don't know if it's a birthday, the seventh month, uh, but Anyways, they're showing me a 7, so I don't know. Eva, I hope that helps, and please leave me a message to see whether or not that resonates with you. Hi, Maggie. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Uh, Welcome, everyone. If you're new, I am Lady Bella Donna from Psychic's Truth. If you'd like to have a more in-depth reading, you could look us up on Psychic's Truth, and there's a place there that you can see all of our readers, and it also lets you know who's online that can take your call. Would love to hear from you. Would love for you to go there and leave a review. Um, and Maggie, you wanted deck 2, so let's see what your spirit guides are wanting you to know. Apparently, you know, when we are givers, we give a lot of ourselves and we don't look for anything in return. We just give because we love people and we love to help people. But sometimes it is our turn to be receivers. And your spirit guides are wanting you to know that people are reaching out to help you. You're just not wanting them to help. So it's saying to reach out. You know you're reaching out right now for help due to the current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits of learning that it's truly okay to accept support, however it's presented to you. So the thing is that when we are givers, we get this um, overwhelming feeling of, gosh, that felt good to be able to help. When you don't allow others to give back, you deprive them of that same feeling. So don't allow them to help. Don't be so prideful that you can't accept help. The first time you do, it's a little hard. Yes, it is, but it gets easier. And of course, you don't want to let it get so easy that you hurt other people and abuse their goodness. But it is a difference when you do need the help. So don't be afraid to allow people's in your life to help. Okay? They know you're reaching out. You're just walking it because sometimes pride, but you remember what the Bible teaches us pride goes before the fall. So don't let your pride stand in your way. Thank you for your question. Hi, Joe. How are you? I love your picture. How is everyone doing? Everyone staying safe and having a good Thursday? Okay, Joe, there's some decisions that are being presented to you, and you have choices. Your card is life is a series of choices. Choose love. Um, the choices that you're being faced with are It's almost like you're taking a daisy. Have you ever played that game? He loves me not. He loves me, he loves me not. And pull the petals. It's almost like you're doing that. It's almost like you're doing that, pulling the daisy and pulling the does he love me? He loves me not. I used to do that um, when I was younger, but life is full of choices and we make them. And sometimes, if we do make mistakes sometimes and we feel like we pay for them and you have a black cloud over you, but you have the opportunity to erase that with different things that you can do. So make good, wise choices. Think twice before you make a decision. Um, always check your situation out, pros and cons. How will it affect me later on down the road? Will this be a good thing? Will it be a bad thing? Is it a good feeling, a bad feeling? And always trust what your mind and your heart says together because they have to be together in order for it to be a right decision. Mind can't live without your heart can't live without your mind. So you have to find a medium with both and listen to them. They will guide you. Okay? So listen to your intuition. I hope that helps. Hi, Elsa. How are you? Okay. I probably butchered your name. Will you be financially stable for the rest of this year? Yes. Will she be financially stable for the upcoming year? Yes. It's not a strong yes because things could always change. You could change jobs, but both of these questions was answered with a yes. The first one was answered a little stronger than the second one, so you may have a struggling point somewhere in the second in 2023. So be prepared for it. Put a little nest egg aside so that whenever that unexpected happens, you'll have a little something that it won't hurt as bad. So just be prepared for just a little financial struggle. Okay. Thank you, Joe. Okay, let's see, Maria. Let's see what, shuffle these cards. Move my pendulum out of the way. All right, let's spread these cards out. Maria, Maria, Maria wants to know from her father, Maria. So apparently, your spirit guides, because I used the all right, let's see here. For some reason, I'm drawn to draw. Okay, so I drew two cards, one from each deck for you, Maria. Um, and because I really wanted to know, because you wanted to know something from your dad. Um, so on one hand, the card is intuitive nudges, which means that you have the sense and the ability to do what I'm doing and to listen to the spirits and to follow their advice. You have to tune into them, develop this different types of skills. It's not an easy task. I'm still learning to listen to the spirits. I'm still learning to welcome them. But I also know that I have to shield myself, protect myself, because I don't want no bad juju. I'm sorry, but I don't want no bad juju, and I don't want no bad spirits to come through. So I do have to put a shield of protection and trust my spirit team because I have spirit guides, guardian angels, I have archangels, all of these that you could call upon at your they are all here to help. They can't come, Maria, unless you invite them into your little world. So I'm getting the feeling that your dad wants to know that he's just a thought away. He's always going to be with you. So the one card from Talking to Heaven is I'm just a thought away. And then the other card is from the other deck is intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirits. So, with that being said, listen to your spirit guides. If you listen very, very carefully, you will hear your father. I heard my father stop me dead in my tracks. He'd only been gone a couple of days. My sister, who had been going home and taking care of, because I was 5 hours away and she was 45 minutes, she was going in, making sure he had food, making sure he was okay, taking in groceries and stuff like that. So when he died, she was really, really beating herself up. And he stopped me dead in my tracks going upstairs. I was at her house and going upstairs to the bedroom and told me, "You tell her I'm okay. You tell her it's not her fault. It's not her fault." And I stopped dead in my track because when Daddy spoke, when we was growing up, when Daddy spoke, honey, you did what Daddy said. Otherwise, you got the belt. So we learned real quick, like that we had to do what we were told to do. And so I stopped dead in my track and heard him. And um, I told her, I said, Daddy said it's not your fault. And I mean it. It took her 2 weeks to realize that I had heard from Daddy. So listen, listen. And if you feel it, it's there. It's there. So thank you for allowing me to share that with you. Simosa, the Mosa. Okay, that's what I'm a shuckling. I'm a shuckling the cards. I'm shuffling the cards with deck two spirit and Mosa wants to know. Okay. Simosa, it's time for you to get away from the everyday life. If you've never been camping, it may be a good time to try it. I used to love to camp. I love a campfire. I love to sit around one. And if if you have never been, then I would suggest you go or take a walk around your house or take a walk in the park. But Your card is nature, and there's some changes in your life that are needing healing. And the way to do that is to get outside, think outside the box, go outside, look at the flower. They may be a flower that wasn't there yesterday, but is there today. The card is this is the time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul needs nourishment, energy, revisualization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. If you have your place, go build a fire, sit around the fire. It's getting warmer weather. Even if it's a little chilly, the fire will warm you. It does something to you to do that. It really, really does, and it heals a hurting heart. It really does. I look out my window, and one of the things that my daughter said before she died, her father and her had dug, and I could just picture them. I was back home the 5 hours away taking care of my brother, and she would come and help her dad, and they dug a hole and put the my other daughter had gotten a gazebo thing, and they dug. I could just see them because it was on one side of the property, and they had to move it, and they dug a hole, put it down in it, and now the grass is growing up to it. And every time I look out the window, I see it, and I think of all the fun they had to have had getting that, struggling and getting that tub, stinking, sucking tub, in the ground, and the grass is growing up to it, and they had gotten cement, and they were going to build a little thing around it so it could have a fire and stuff like that around it, and put a fish pond in it. And she stuck it at the window, and she said, I'm kind of digging that grass growing there. She said, I kind of digging that. That kind of looks good right there. So I have those memories, and I thank God every day for that. So I hope that that shares a little light, and that you can get out in the nature. And if someone you love has passed away, that has left you some good memories, think on them good memories. Don't think on the bad. Think on the good ones. There'll be more good ones than they that will ever be the bad. Um, and I think on the good ones. So I hope that helps. Hi, Anne. All right, let's ask the pendulum. Will Mike and me go away for her birthday? Yes, very, very strong. Yes, it's a very strong yes. Make your plans now. Get ready. Buy you that sexy lingerie or a new outfit and have fun. Go have fun. Um, let's see here. Holly, you want a message? I'm not really sure which deck. So let me give this one a shuffle. Okay. Okay, I drew two cards. And the very first one is talking from heaven. So Someone that you knew that has passed away would give you goodnight kisses. It's wanting you to remember them goodnight kisses. It may have been years ago when you was just a little boy, but someone you know that's very close to you would give you goodnight kisses. And the other card out of the other deck is the love deck. There's been a lot of turmoil, a lot of things in your life, a lot of things going on, Holly, that has really made you question your beliefs. They're testing your beliefs. But your card is the love card, and there's a lot of things surrounding the love card. Um, Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Um, there's trials and tribulations that we as adults or as children go through, and how we choose to accept these ups and downs or hills and how we cross them and get through them is up to us. We have the choice. I could choose to waller in a state of despair and allow that darkness to consume me, or I could take and count my blessings and be glad that I had my children as long as I did. So just know that you are surrounded by people that love you. Um, don't ever give up. Don't ever forget that there is more chances available. Take them. There's more choices and chances. It's up to you. What you choose and the chances you take is up to you. And if you fall, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and say, okay, I took the lesson. Um, if you repeat a lesson, then you didn't learn it good the first time. I always said if you have to repeat something, that you didn't do it right the first time. So try to get it right. And honey, I strive to try to make it right. So your card is the love card, and I always gave you kisses goodnight. So I hope those two cards help you. Okay? You're working on something. Okay, let me move the cards out of the way. I did spread them in a both of the decks in a half moon, and I feel over the top of them so that I could feel the energy of which card I need to pull for you. And you're wanting the pendulum, so let's get the pendulum out. And she's working on something, and AJ wants to know if it's going to come true. Is it coming anytime soon? Is it coming anytime soon? Don't know. It doesn't know. It is coming, but not sure when. It is coming, but yeah. Is that a strong yes? Please and thank you. It is a very strong yes, but the pendulum doesn't know when. It said it didn't know when. When it circles for me, it means it doesn't know when. Um, so I good luck with that. I hope that what you're looking for and anticipating to come, that it does come for you. I want to welcome newcomers that's come and allowed me to read for you. I am Lady Bella Donna. My ID is 8752. You could look me up on Psychic Truth. And I would love to talk to you. You could call the number that's listed across the screen um, anytime. There's always someone on. And remember that Lunacraft comes on weekly for the Astro Tarot and the major arcanas and the planetary influences. So visit psychictruth.co.uk for the planetary influences from Lunacraft. And Shalouk, talking to heaven. Okay, let's see. What are does he have strong feelings for him? This person does have strong feelings for you. Is it the Marion kind of feelings? Um, it is. I did ask about. It is the kind of Marion feelings. So it was yes on both. The second one is a weak yes, which means that to me that it can be, but there's some things that has to be worked and resolved before it can work. So if there's a reason why there's no contact, why is there no contact? What can I do to make it better? What have I done to cause this? Because believe you me, it will come to you. And you're talking to heaven message is there is no such thing as death. So the person that you've lost is never gone. Their soul and spirit lives on. So there is no such thing as death. So they're wanting you to believe, go with your beliefs, and believe that death is just a different realm we live in after death, but we still move on. Okay? So I hope that that helps. Hi, Charles. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Lady Bella Donna, and I welcome you. I don't believe I've seen you before, so welcome. I don't think I saw Shaluk before. Welcome. Thank you for joining my live. I will, the spirit message, just think on who you're needing the message from, and I will see if I could pick up anything for you today. Okay. Hmm. It's time for you to enjoy life just a little bit. Start to enjoy just a little bit. I told my son when he was 14 and he said, Mama, I want a job. And you hear these words that I told my son. I said, Son, enjoy your childhood. You'll be an old man when it's done, when you're done. So enjoy what life has to offer you. Work without enjoying it makes you dread it, bog your feet, and it is such a hard place to be. Your card is a child's love, the love between, and I know this hasn't probably not what the card's saying, but it's what I'm feeling. Okay. A love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. We miss out. You, as a man, miss out a lot, Charles, by um, working. Take time to enjoy what God has given you, your children, and your life. Take time to enjoy it just a little bit. And just remember, you grow old. It gets there. It really, truly gets there. And it's there before you know it. So your card was a child's love. It's telling you to get back and remember what it was like to be a child and enjoy. So take time to enjoy the fruits of some of your labors. I don't mean quit a job now. I mean, if you have days off, make them count, make memories. I have those memories with my son. I do. Uh, I do. I have memories with my son. Hi, Jennifer. I will shuffle deck two for you. Charles, I hope that helps. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, AJ. I kind of like this spreading these cards and feeling the energy. Jennifer, Spirit's what does Jennifer need to know today? Okay, let's see here. Someone around you is in need of assistance. The Bible teaches us if you have two coats to give one. If you have an abundance of something, share what you have. Someone around you is in need of that. Your card is the give back card. And when I see this, there's someone reaching out. I asked God a long time ago, and sometimes you feel like it's a curse, but He give it to me. He give it to me because I asked Him and I prayed for it diligently. I never wanted anyone in my close, immediate family or circle to have to get to ask. It was so hard to reach out and ask for help. And then whenever you did and got rejected, that god awful feeling that, I was there for you. Why can't you be there for me? And this is the mentality that you get and you take on when you're rejected. And I didn't want that. So I asked God to give me the eyes to see the needs before being asked. And oh my goodness, He did. And I was able to see it, whether or not it was giving someone $10 to go towards your power bill, which I did one time, or feeding somebody that was sitting outside a restaurant and people just kept passing and they were hungry. They were actually wanting food. Come with me and I'll feed you. So, your card today is to give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. You could touch somebody just by saying and smiling and saying hello and opening the door for them. You don't know whose life you may save just by giving them just that little inkling of hope that people are still good in the world. There are still good people in this world. Don't allow the bad people to overcrowd your judgment and allow you to help those in need. Look, I'm not going to tell you to pray because I did, and boy, did I get it. And I still have it, and I still reach out. If you come to my house and you need something to eat or you need a place to stay, my door's opened. It always has been. It always has been. I love y'all. Y'all have been wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for all the new people that's came. I am Lady Bella Donna. Uh, 8752 is my ID. And I want to let you all know that the second week in May, I will miss the live. I'm going out of town. We're going to see my mother in law. She's 83 years old. It's my husband's mother, and we're going to spend some time with her. So from the 9th to the 16th, I won't be available. But I do want to thank you all for allowing me into your world, into your life. Those that had their spirit loved ones come through, I appreciate you allowing me to channel them. Um, I am Lady Belladonna from Psychic's Truth. I love you all. God bless you all. And I will see you next week. Wednesday at 10, I mean Thursday at 10 o'clock, same time. But just remember the following week I will not be live, but I will be back the following week. I love you all. Thank you for the new ones that came. If I didn't get your questions, please come back. Enjoy the live. I hope that you share and enjoy a part of me because I give a lot of me to you so that you can have that inkling of hope and care and understanding that someone does know what you're going through. Love you all. God bless you all. See you next week.